correct answer. 1 minute on the clock. Rachel, you're good to go.
Thank you.
Your time starts now. In the nursery rhyme Frere Jacques, the phrase dormez-vous means are you what?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. A bunch of what yellow fruit is depicted on Fiji's national flag?
Bananas.
Lemon.
Bananas. An Australian film starring Hugh Jackman and Claudia Carvin is paperback what?
Writer.
Pass.
Hero.
Yes.
Which country's navy bases nearly 2/3 of its surface ships at Portsmouth?
Oh, Royal Navy. UK.
UK. Which political party does Australian Senator Michaelia Cash represent?
Liberal.
Liberal. In which 90s sitcom does Jane Kennedy play reporter Brooke Vandenberg?
Frontline.
Desperation is a 90s novel by horror author Stephen Hu.
King.
King.
Correct. Which song from Disney's Frozen won a Grammy for Best Song Written for Visual Media?
Let it go.
Let It Go. Correct. John Paul I became Pope in which decade?
90s.
70s.
Yeah.
The credit card security feature CVC stands for Card Verification What?
Confirmation.
Code. Canadian Sam Panopoulos is credited with creating pineapple top pizza style Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're aiming for some random facts. We grabbed a couple. All right?
Yeah.
Rachel, $4,000. Okay, here comes SuperNerd.
Hello, Rachel.
Hi, so how you going?
Very well, thanks. And well, I'm a bit of a cards player too, you know.
Really?
Yes, I've just made it through to the preliminary quarterfinals of the Diamond League Las Vegas World Series of Go Fish.
Oh.
Yes.
I got excited for you then.
Correct answer is...
Okay.
Yeah, good guessing.
Oh, Shanghai. The best. It could be named. Shanghai. Stick with Shanghai. The best, biggest, best known one. Once upon a time, Hollywood is to Tarantino. Also, the standard game. She's a cards player. Oh boy. Yeah, got the job.
The siege standoff and a chilling end to a
Tools. You always more tools to have, as my wife would probably not agree with, but tools would be great. Lots more tools.
Lots of tools. All right, 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Adam, best of luck to you, and your time starts now. The constellation Triangulum Australe is partly named for what 2D shape?
Triangular.
Triangle. French photographer
Triangle.
Dora Maar was the muse of Spanish painter Pablo who?
Picasso.
Correct. Which Rolling Stones song had the lyric, "But it's all right now, in fact it's a gas"?
Jumper Jack Flash.
Pass.
Jumpin' Jack Flash. Which cycling discipline is commonly abbreviated as MTB?
Mountain bike.
Yeah.
Correct. In a common phrase, to eagerly meet someone is to beat a path to their what?
Door.
Door.
Correct. Tasman Empire Airways was the original name of which country's national carrier?
New Zealand.
Correct.
Yeah.
In 2019, Ethan Peck began playing which iconic Star Trek character?
Captain Kirk.
Spock. What does the F stand for in the title of the Roald Dahl book, the BFG?
Friendly.
Correct. Becoming Australia's Minister for Defence in 2022 was Richard who?
Miles.
Pass.
Miles. In the nursery
Yeah.
rhyme Pussycat, Pussycat, which UK city had the cat visited?
Pass.
London. A volatile and potentially dangerous... All right, Adam. $10,000. Here comes your old buddy, Ethan.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, Rissa. How are you?
Very well, thanks. And like yourself, I've travelled the world all over, and the craziest place that I've ever visited is Larry's Green Room. Dancing girls, spas, alpacas, Price is Right merchandise. It's got it all, doesn't it?
And that's only the part of the room you're allowed in.
Oh, true.
You don't get behind the velvet rope with your velvet jacket. Now, a little reunion here, guys.
Yes, hello again.
Hello again.
In road, correct answer is...
Yeah. It's raincoats. Okay, yeah. Algorithm. Yeah, just see the body Venturi. I haven't got time to bleed. Happy. Got it.
A for Adam, A for Andy, and SuperNerd has got set B tonight. Two of you left, that is a two-step head start. 2 minutes on the clock. Hands on those buzzers. Best of luck, and your final chase starts now. The adjective Uruguayan means of or
Uruguay.
related to which country?
Andy.
Uruguay.
Correct. The Red Windsor is a variety of which dairy product?
Andy.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Correct. In soccer, which country won the Women's Euro 2022?
Andy.
England.
Correct. The naked mole rat is native to which continent?
Adam.
Australia.
South America.
Africa. On the flag of Nauru, the colour blue represents which ocean?
Andy.
Pacific.
Pacific.
Correct. What musical instrument does Sam play in the film Casablanca?
Piano.
Andy.
Piano.
Correct. Which Kate Bush song is often subtitled A Deal with God?
Wuthering Heights.
Andy.
Running up that hill.
Correct. In which US state is the Biscayne National Park?
Andy.
Florida.
Oh, pass.
Florida. Nefertiti was a queen of which?
Egypt.
Egypt.
Correct. The Shelley poem Adonais is about the death of poet John who?
Adam.
Keats.
Correct.
Yeah.
The Irukandjis are Australia's Olympic team in which sport?
Adam.
Water polo.
Surfing. The international trade MFN stands for most favoured what?
Nation.
Andy.
Nation.
Correct. What is the English name of the river known in Germany as Donau?
Adam.
Danube.
Correct. Bring Back Birdie is a sequel to which Broadway musical?
Bye bye, Birdie.
Andy.
Pass.
Bye Bye Birdie. What subatomic particle is named for physicist Enrico Fermi?
Adam.
Pass.
Fermium. Raw kangaroo is typically classified as what colour meat?
Adam.
Red.
Correct. A common idiom meaning to frown is to knit one's what?
Brow.
Andy.
Brown.
Correct. Which Eurasian country has the currency code TRY?
Adam.
Taiwan.
Turkey. Which racket sport uses a 25-second serve clock?
Adam.
Badminton.
Tennis. A 90s hit for pop band Ace of Base was Beautiful what?
Andy.
Stranger.
Life. Which Australian state is closest to Antarctica?
Tasmania.
Tasmania.
Correct. Which telecom companies? Okay, some good teamwork there, guys. Ticking and tacking there. 15 steps down here, SuperNerd.
Subatomic
I really
particle.
enjoyed
Fermium.
that. It
I'm not
feels
sure I get
like
that.
more. I don't know why it's just 15. I can't quite figure that out because there were some really good answers there. I don't know. I'm a bit worried. I don't know why. 15, I should be fine, but I'm a bit nervous about this.
Yeah, you don't want to give these guys any pushback.
No.
All right, let's see what happens when the final chase continues right after these news headlines. 7 News is just minutes away. Coming up, the chilling end to a crime spree across Bayside suburbs.
Plus, from Dandenong to the city, new details on a night of terror.
A mum and her daughter trapped in the southeast as Melbourne cops a battery.
Jetstar under fire as a passenger drags herself from her seat.
Victorian taxpayers pick up the bill for netball's failed sponsorship deal.
Exclusive, the police crack down on a massive COVID con.
What parents need to know about the latest NAPLAN tests.
And the countdown to the Melbourne Cup as it braces for a wintry blast. Jane Bunn has the latest analysis plus the latest live from Flemington. 7 News coming up next.
Thank you to the newsroom for that. 15 steps the difference. SuperNerd, are you good to go?
Yes.
All right, it's time for the final chase. Good luck, and your final chase starts now. The term trumpeter means a player of which
Trumpet.
True.
Correct. Elected Australia's PM in 1966 was Harold who?
Holt.
Correct. On which large Australian sand island?
Fraser Island.
Correct. The first play staged in Australia was The Recruiting what?
Officer.
Correct. In snooker, what colour is the cue ball?
White.
Correct. The lilliput longarm is a species of what intelligent mollusk?
Octopus.
Correct. The Nirvana Day festival is part of which Eastern religion?
Buddhism.
Correct. What nationality was the poet Arthur Rimbaud?
French.
Correct. A famous nickname for Batman is the Caped what?
Crusader.
Correct. In which river is New York's floating park Little Island?
Hudson.
Hudson.
Correct. The flag of Dominica has a background of what secondary colour?
Green.
Green.
Correct. According to the famous quote, absolute power corrupts what?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Correct. In which country was the Heineken brewery first established?
Netherlands.
Correct. The tailoring initialism MTM stands for made to what?
Measure.
Correct. Star of the classic film Little Caesar is Edward G. Who?
Robinson.
Correct. Oh. You are no fun at all. No fun at all.
I'm sorry. It's satisfying. I know it's no good for you guys, but wow, that did feel pretty good. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a ripper chase. Didn't leave you any opportunities there, unfortunately, guys. We've got to say goodbye to that $26,000, but it was lovely to meet you both. Thanks for coming in and having a go. We'll look forward to you coming next time, right here on The Chase.